Hey guys, it's Dan with the Corporate Thief Beats. Just got a quick video for you today. I found a quick tool that I use now to help automate the process of finding Twitter followers for me. And the tool that I'm using is called Socialquant. And it's a very simple tool. This tutorial is going to be very quick and easy because there isn't much to the tool. You just set it in and then come back every couple of days and check it out after that and see how well the process of getting new followers is doing for you. So I'm going to show you the dashboard of it. I'm going to log into my account, and basically what you do with Socialquant is you go out and you find influencers. So if you're hip hop, influencers in our niches would be Coast to Coast mixtapes, would be World Star Hip Hop, would be Hot New Hip Hop live mixtapes. All these kind of sites are all influencer sites because they've got lots of followings and they tend to attract a lot of followings. But then again, influencers could be a type of artist that you sound like. So if you sound like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, all these kind of people, they're the kind of fans that they have that you'd like to attract. They're the kind of people you need to write down in a list and find all these influencers that relate to your music. So in my niche, I'm looking for hip hop artists, I'm looking for musicians. So I'll tag sites like Coast to Coast Mixtapes, Dat Piff, SoundCloud. I'll tag all those sites and I'll show you what I mean now. What Socialquant is what the owner of the site describes it. It's a social listening tool. So it listens for conversations on Twitter and it matches them up with your keywords that you put into your account. So you can just see something from my account there. I've been on it for a while, so I started Socialquant. I had only 535 followers and now I'm just shy of 6,000 followers now. So it has worked somewhat for me. If I have to be honest, I thought it would be just a little bit better, but then again I have to figure out which keywords will give me the best return. Like look here now, I put in Reverb Nation recently and I'm getting an 18% conversion rate. So I've gotten 76 followers from the keyword Reverb Nation. As you can see, I go to scroll down the list. Certain words have better conversion rates to followers on Twitter than others. So there's a big difference between Reverb Nation. So anyone that's following Reverb Nation really likes my content, really likes the stuff that I'm putting out, so that's why they're following me back. And so what Socialquant does is it kind of takes control of your Twitter account. So it goes out and it follows certain accounts in the hope that a certain percentage of them will follow you back. But it's all automated and it's really, really easy to do. So as you can see, I've put in keywords here and you have to go and find what kind of keywords will suit your business or suit the music you like or the target market that you're looking for. It gives you a good kind of dashboard here now of the worst converting of keywords of all time. So the word mixtape is only converting at 0.5%. Has bad keywords for the last couple of days. So what you can do is take that list and remove them from your main list and keep your best ones and then keep changing this around. That's why I am trying to get that conversion rate for stuff now up and up and up, because I think this tool will only get better. It is a new tool, so it isn't as perfect as I thought it would be. It is, to me, it's just a little bit too slow. I like to get things done a little bit faster, but then again, I don't want to be stuck on Twitter all the time. The reason why I created the Twitter Music Marketing Machines course was to show automation for people. And this is what another automation tool that I just love, because I can just set it up and just come back in and monitor it every day. And if stuff is not converting for me, I can change it up. So to get Socialquant started, you create an account and then you go to keywords. And once you go to keywords, you type in all your keywords there. So as you can see, I have Two Dope Boys, Coast to Coast Mag, Coast to Coast Mixtape. These are all the handles, the Twitter handles of these sites. So let's say that's the actual handle of Coast to Coast Mixtapes. That's the actual handle of Coast to Coast Magazine. That's the actual handle of, but I don't put in the @ symbol. I just put in the name. This is some kind of words that my audience uses. So if I type in download my mixtape, you can see all the live accounts. You can see if you were looking for fans that are similar to J. Cole, you could say streaming J. Cole right now, and then follow all those people. That's what you kind of target market you could get. For me, hip hop artists are my target market. So never got the chance to listen to my mixtape. More often than not, all these people are tweeting about their mixtapes. So these are my target market. So that's a keyword that I would put in here. Download my mixtape. Hip hop artists. That's something that might be in the bios of some of the artists. And then you can see I still have more kind of influencers. Well, they're not really influencers, but they have the big followings of hip hop, like World Star Hip Hop and Spinrilla, SoundCloud. Send beats to is a word that a lot of rappers use, and a lot of rappers that are actually looking for hip hop beats. So that's a good keyword for me. Reverb Nation is a music site, and you can see like that. This is the hard thing about using Socialquant, is figuring out which ones work and which ones don't. And then sometimes some kind of keywords will go stale. So let's say like after a week or maybe a month, SoundCloud might stop converting for me, and you just have to go in, delete that keyword, and add in new keywords and keep testing them. I will say this was one of my biggest mistakes, and I had to get support from Socialquant to actually figure this out. Was I didn't really listen to the videos or the kind of FAQ sheet when I downloaded it. I just kind of watched a quick video and chucked out a bunch of keywords, and I put in too many. And the thing is, Socialquant can only really work within that boundary of 10 to 15 keywords. It doesn't really work if you put in like 50 keywords. You kind of spread yourself through 10. So I would have 10 main keywords in this list, and then play around with 5 others or 7 other keywords, and changing them up all the time to try and find something that's better than your top keyword. And that's the hard part of Socialquant, is figuring out which influencers work the best and which keywords your target audience uses all the time. So to put in a keyword, you just type in, so I'm typing in J. Cole, so that's probably his handle, and then I click submit. Then when you come back later, the keyword will be in, and Socialquant will try and follow some followers of J. Cole or people that mention J. Cole. Also, you could put in stuff, keywords you want to get rid of here. So if I wanted to get rid of a keyword that I have here, you submit it there, it deletes that keyword, and it takes a bit of time for the system to update itself. Just before I finish up with this section here, there is another thing that I made a big mistake with as well. And when I first tried, because you get a free trial with, I think it's like 15 or 16 days free trial with Socialquant. When you get the free trial, I never did this, and it actually gave me a negative view because I never did this. You really need to stick in negative keywords. So I would stick in a good amount of negative keywords, maybe 20, maybe I've gone a bit too far there with 24. Because hip hop attracts all these kind of dodgy accounts, like by Twitter followers or by Instagram followers, or kind of stuff that I'm not even going to mention on this tutorial. Hip hop kind of attracts these kind of fake accounts, or these people with multiple accounts. So I was getting a lot of terrible followers at first, but once I started putting in these kind of keywords that I don't want these people to follow, or it's like sometimes I follow or I have SoundCloud, or I have Reverb Nation as a keyword in my list. I'm attracting like musicians that I don't want as well, because a lot of musicians like metalheads or or heavy metal people or rock people will not like my music. They will not like the content I'm tweeting because I'm tweeting like hip hop related music, or I'm retweeting like sites like Vlad TV and stuff like that. That's popular hip hop culture, or is in the mix of hip hop culture now. Those kind of musicians won't like my music or my tweets. So I really don't want them in my following. So I kind of put in words that would stop my account following these accounts just because they have SoundCloud in common with me, or they have some kind of website in common with me. It's really important to find these kind of keywords of people that you don't want. Like sometimes I was getting followed by like models and these Twitter accounts trying to sell tweets or whatever, and I was just getting sick of it. So I put in all these kind of keywords to stop these accounts following me and stop them from actually me following them. So because I have like put in J. Cole or SoundCloud as a keyword to follow some of those followers, SoundCloud can't really differentiate between the bots or whatnot, or the fake accounts. So you really have to be careful with your negative keywords. Once you actually put them in, it actually does a pretty good enough job to stop those kind of multiple account kind of follows, and it gets a bit more niche specific. So that's all really Socialquant is. You just come in every day and kind of tweak it. That's why my stuff is kind of changing there. I took all my main keywords out there because I was thinking that Socialquant is kind of doing so much work for that PIF, for Reverb Nation, that I wasn't really testing the neat keywords. And it's up to you to kind of mix it up a bit. I can't tell you how to run your account, but I know this tool works. There is to say is a lot of this just going out following other accounts that are just want that whole automation process where I follow you for you. It could be just that, but then again, I noticed that I'm getting a lot more engagement on my Twitter page. Like I'm getting a lot of retweets, I'm getting a lot of likes, I'm getting a lot more engagement than I did before. I'm getting a lot more people to retweet my content, as you can see there. So I am getting something more out of this than I was before. I still think that this number could be higher. I could be getting a lot more followers, even though like 800 new followers or 600 new followers isn't that bad. I could be doing better with it, but maybe it might work even better for you if you have figured out those keywords. That's the hard part with Socialquant. Also, like I've set my DM messages up to kind of be like an answering machine where I kind of ask people questions, and I've gotten like a little bit of more engagement with these people as well. And it's easier to kind of chat with these people, asking them questions, do they need beats and stuff like that, or just generally asking them kind of questions, what kind of music they make. So I'm kind of getting that engagement that I wanted to get out of Twitter as well. So the tool is called Socialquant. If you want to get this tool, there's a link in the description underneath the video. And if you have any questions about it, just hit me up and I'll try my best to answer. There is a 15 or 16 day trial, so check that out. And just to let you know as well, if you actually wait like 5 or 7 days, I think, they might give you a promo code to entice you to join up for after the free trial, and it's like 20% off, so definitely check that off as well. So that's a good tip actually, because it is kind of expensive now, but if you wait for that kind of percentage off, I'm not sure how much it is now, I think it's 25% off or something, but that's a big chunk of the subscription fee off. This is Dan with the Corporate Thief Beats, guys. Don't forget to check out my resource guide. I put these kind of tools up on my site daily. There's loads of other stuff there on my site. I have a course here where I just talk about tools, and I have another course where I talk about how to get Twitter followers. If you want to take that course, it's on my website, the Twitter Music Marketing Machines, and then I have the Music Marketing series. They're really good courses. That one is free. That one is the marketing machines course is a 4-day free course, and then after that, I open up the music marketing machines course, and that's a 10-part video course after that. And there's a lot to learn in those courses, so definitely check them out. But if you want Socialquant, the link is in the description, guys. I hope it helps you out, and I hope it gets you the followers that you're looking for.